Oh. Ways, word, and friends in the heart of Connecticut, where hope takes flight. A team of heroes shining, turning darkness into light. United we're a force, standing strong for all. Ways, word, and friends, together we stand tall. With every lift and every call, we rise as one and all. Guiding hands and hearts, we'll never be apart. In the journey of healing, we play our part. In the hearts, in the Lord again, Connecticut. Oh, together we stand tall and go to heaven. Oh God, we deepen the chorus in Connecticut. We sure Connecticut, in Connecticut. In the hearts, in the Lord again, Connecticut. Oh, together we stand tall and go to heaven. Oh, we deepen the chorus in Connecticut. Serving God's the only way. Ways, word, and friends. He loves us free from guilt and shame. Ways, word, and friends. In Connecticut, ways, word, and friends. In the rhythm of our praise, we find our way. Singing loud and lifting spirits every day. Hearts united with faith that never bends. Together we are stronger with love that transcends. Deep in Connecticut, forever we shall ride. With every voice and every heart, reaching for the sky. Guiding hands and souls, we'll never walk alone. In the light of His grace, we found our home. Ways, word, and friends, we stand in faith. Stars of my feet, capture strangers. Love this hope for legion. In the hearts in the Lord, together we stand tall and go to heaven. We deepen the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, Connecticut. Oh, in the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Oh, together we stand tall and go to heaven. Oh, we deepen the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, Connecticut. No shame. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, ways, word, and friends. In the hearts in the Lord and Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. Hey. We're deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, in Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. We're deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Connecticut, in Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. We're deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Serving God's the only way. Ways, word, and friends. He loves us free from guilt and shame. Ways, word, and friends. In Connecticut, ways, word, and friends. In the rhythm of our praise, we find our way. Singing loud and lifting spirits every day. Hearts united with faith that never bends. Together we are stronger with love that transcends. Deep in Connecticut, forever we shall rise. With every voice and every heart, reaching for the skies. Guiding hands and souls, we'll never walk alone. In the light of His grace, we found our home. Standing faith, stars of my feet, capture strangers. Love this soul for legion. In Connecticut, in the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord, ways, word, and friends, no shame. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Connecticut. Ways, word, and friends. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. In Connecticut. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wow, man, it's great. I'm grateful and thankful to be in this space. Let me adjust this mic a little bit. Hey, I need y'all to tag, text, and tell somebody. Y'all know what it is. It's Wage, Word, and Friends. I'm your host. This morning, they call me Rodney. So, hey, grateful, thankful to be in this space with you all. Yeah, show some love. Show some love this morning. Can you show some love this morning by tagging, texting, and telling somebody this morning? Give me a quick sound check. I want to make sure that I'm coming through the way that I need to be coming through. We see you, Patrice. We see you, KK. We see Jermaine. We see Lori. We see Whitney and others who are making their way into the space. We see you, Ann Scott. Good to see you this morning. Precious, what's going on? Mon Dukes is in the house as well. Everybody tag, text, and tell somebody, tell them to come on into the space this morning. So good to see you all. Feel like I kind of been away a little bit, but I'm grateful to be hanging out with you all this morning. So let's start this way. I've kind of been on this vibe. Let's start this way.
Walking in faith through the fire and rain. Each step forward.
Yeah, let's kind of get ourselves centered.
Road is cracked. The air feels
yeah, tag, text, and tell somebody.
Running this race, I won't slow down.
Yeah, come on, everybody.
No fear, no frown. The finish line calls.
We got last week. We're back.
Running this race, I'll spread my wings.
Anybody grateful? Yeah. Come on.
They tug at my sleeve. Doubts like whispers, trying to deceive. But the sun breaks through. A golden stream right in my path. Oh, fueling my dream. Every stumble, every fall,
everyone,
I rise again.
What we doing?
I hear the call.
Come on.
I won't slow down. Living by grace, no fear, no frown. The finish line calls. I hear it sing. Oh, running this race, I'll spread my wings. Running this race, I'll spread my wings.
Yeah.
The clock keeps ticking. The world spins fast.
I've got a hope
that's built to last. Feet on the ground, eyes to the sky. No matter the odds, I'll still try. I'll spread my wings. I'll spread my wings. Running this race, I'll spread my wings. Running this race.
Yeah. Anybody grateful to be running this race this morning? Hey, I need y'all to, tag, text, and tell some folks this morning. Again, going out on Facebook, my personal page, the Ways, Word, and Friends page, and did you see that page out on YouTube, Ways, Word, and Friends page, Twitch as well. Later on, we're going to drop some content on Instagram as well as TikTok. So if you haven't subscribed in our spaces, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go ahead and do that. While I'm thinking about it, what you sipping on this morning? I'm sipping on some turmeric and ginger tea with a little bit of honey in there for my voice, whatever. I was in Dallas last week and I came back and I didn't have any voice. So yeah. So to your health. That tastes good. What you sipping on? Drop in the comment section what you sipping on this morning. Would love to hear from you. And we're going to get ourselves centered here in a second. We're going to share some new music. I'm going to talk a little bit, then I'm going to open up the lines, give you an opportunity to come in and holler at your boy. Jermaine, we see you sipping on some H2O. Okay. Lori, some tea. Precious, we see you on the water. Okay. All right. I see y'all. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure that if you're on the YouTube side that you get out of the comment section real quick, hit the thumbs up, then come on back into the comment section. And keep the comment section humming wherever you are. Wherever you are. Keep the comments going. Keep the comments going. Yes, let me know how's everybody's weekend been going so far. Honestly, I've just been chilling. Yeah. I've been working on this song for a minute, so I just kind of been locked in chilling. I ain't really did too much this weekend, to be quite honest. Resting, if you will. We see you, Ann. You got a smoothie going on, okay? Aisha, Franish is brewing some detox tea, okay? I hear you. Patrice got the green tea going on as well. Okay, I see y'all. Okay. Let's go ahead and center ourselves, and let's do this by reminding ourselves to breathe. Yes, wherever you are.
You talk in circles.
Chewing
on your doubt.
Get comfortable. Yeah.
Curtains barely open. All color drained out.
What we need you to do? Take a breath. Hey.
Hold it in your shaking hands.
Come on.
Let it rest. You don't have to have a plan.
Yeah.
You can fall apart right here on my chest. You don't have to fix your heart. Just take a breath.
Come on, y'all.
Just take a breath.
This is all right to pop your hands. Hey, come on.
Red mail on the floor.
Hey.
You say you're tired of trying, tired of wanting more. So take a breath. Hold it in your shaking hands.
Hey. Come on.
Let it rest. You don't have to have a plan.
Hey, come on.
You can fall apart right here on my chest. You don't have to fix your heart.
Come on.
Just take a breath. Just take a
Hey.
Just take a breath. Just
Hey.
yeah, deep breath.
Hey.
No more death. Just sweet breath. Feel the air inside.
Hey. Yeah, everybody just take a deep breath. Let's get into it. This week and next week, is a reminder we remind ourselves just how good God has been to us. Your Bible says that while we were yet sinners, while we were slipping and tipping, in and out, doing whatever, that he died for us, that he died for me and you. So I dare you in this moment of reflection, this moment of breathing, can you just offer a moment of gratitude, gratefulness for the work that he has done in you? And I'm not talking about this kind of church thought, this kind of wanting to be so deep, just simply grateful that you're not what you used to be, that he has kept you in spite of the storms and the rain. This isn't about being perfect, but it's really about having perspective. There are some things that all of us, you and me, that we ran to, that we were running from, but through it all, he has been faithful even in times when we have been faithless. So this week and to next week, just an opportunity for us to remind ourselves of the precious blood, the challenges that he faced, and as he overcame, we overcame. So can you just drop one word in the comment section? Just a simple word. Thankful. And just type in thankful, thankful, thankful. Thankful. Thankful for the good, thankful for the bad, thankful for the ups, thankful for the down. Just thankful. Just thankful for his goodness and thankful for his mercy. Yeah. Just thankful. Don't gotta get all deep. Don't gotta be super spiritual. Just thankful. And you plug in what that thankfulness looks like to you. But to me, it's just simply, I'm here. I'm yet living, yet striving to move in purpose and power and the plan that he would have for my life. Thankful. Now today, I just need you to fill in those blanks. Speak that over your life, what you are thankful for. Come on, let's take that first breath. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. Come on, inhale it in. Exhale it out. One more time, inhale it in. Exhale it out. Thankful. That's it. Just thankful. So you drop in the comments section how you feel about it. I see someone say God has been so great. Wonderful. Yes. Your story has to be your story. But I'm just thankful. Now, if you agree with that, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, if we're on the same page, if we hear as they say, just drop in the comments section. I agree. That's just the English word for amen, y'all. I agree. Amen just simply means I agree. So if you agree, just type in the comments section, I agree. I agree. Appreciate y'all. Y'all all right. All right, let's get into the music segment. This next music segment is sponsored today by Protected by Culture. Moments like these highlight the need to protect your future. For all of your insurance or financial needs, please reach out to Whitney or Precious at 203-560-1785 or 203-528-5551. Again, all of your insurance or financial needs, please reach out to Whitney or Precious, 203-560-1785 or 203-528-5551. All right. They're sponsoring this music segment. But this song right here, really, this is just a song about chilling. Just not really doing anything, not being busy, but just enjoying the moment, if you will. I call this the living room soul. Y'all let me know if you're feeling it. Here we go.
Sunlight hitting the floor in the golden square. The weight of the world, I'm leaving it out there. Phones on silent, face down on the wood. Finally doing what I know I should. No schedule to follow, no mountain to climb. Just meet these walls in a whole lot of time. I'm brewing a pot, let the steam hit the air. Finding my sanctuary in the favorite chair. Yeah, we're just leaning back, letting the clock spin around. Feet off the floor, heart safe, friend sound. No neon lights, no noise from the street. Just the low end rhythm and the mellow beat. I got the windows up and the volume down. I'm the king of the quietest part of town. 'Cause calm is king and peace is my premium. Just chillin', yeah, we're keeping it light. Vinyl is spinning, that crackle and pop. The hustle outside, don't letting it stop. I'm opening the word, letting Proverbs guide the way. Finding the strength to handle the day. Working on my breathing, deep and slow. Letting the tension and the pressure go. The world's in a rush, but I'm standing still. Watching the shadows crawl over the sill. Yeah, windows leaning back, letting the clock spin around. Feet off the floor, heart safe and sound. No neon lights, no noise from the street. There's just a low end rhythm and a mellow beat. I got the windows up and the volume down. I'm the king of the quietest part of town. As calm as king and peace is my premium. Just chillin', yeah, but keeping it light. They say the magic is out and the chase, but I found the spark in this empty space. No heavy lifting, no gotta be theirs. Just exhaling the smoke and the daily cares. Yeah, when just leaning back, letting the clock spin around. Feet off the floor, heart safe and sound. No neon lights, no noise from the street. Just the low end rhythm and a mellow beat. I got the windows up and the volume down. I'm the king of the quietest part of town. As calm as king and peace is my premium. Just chillin', yeah, yeah, we're keeping it light. Inhale the grace, exhale the noise. Peace is the premium. Just chillin'.
Again, this music segment was sponsored by Protected by Culture. 203-560-1785. 203-528-5551. Please contact Whitney or Precious for all of your insurance needs. Yeah, let's rock that just a little bit more right here. Come on. Hey!
The floor in the golden square. The way of the word, I'm leaving it out there. Phones on silent, face down on the wood. Finally doing what I know I should. No schedule to follow, no mountain to climb. Just meet these walls in a whole lot of time. I'm brewing a pot, let the steam hit the air. Finding my sanctuary in the favorite chair. Yeah, we're just leaning back, letting the clock spin around. Feet off the floor, heart safe and sound. No neon lights, no noise from the street. Just the low end rhythm and the mellow beat. I got the windows up and the volume down. I'm the king.
Yeah, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. That's just simply called Living Room Soul. Again, and that music segment was sponsored by Protected by the Culture. Wow. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling?
That's the Bible, y'all. Man, them some bars, yo.
Yeah. Let's get into this. One more song right here. Change it around a little bit. Yeah, this one I just simply call Before I Ever Knew. Y'all let me know if you're feeling this one.
You were singing over me when I only knew my shame. Every step I thought was random. Had your fingerprints in frame. All the nights I cried in silence. You were closer than my skin. Held my breaking heart together. Whispered, child, let me in. You make me wanna hallelujah. Salvation and glory rise. Honor and power forever to the one who gave me life. For the Lord our God is mine. Every promise, every truth. The Lord our God omnipotent. You love me. Before
Before
I ever knew.
yeah.
I was chasing faded treasures. You were chasing after me. Turned my dead end detours to a door that set me free. Now the story of my failures becomes proof of what you do. Every scar, a shining altar saying, Jesus carried you. You make me wanna, hallelujah. Salvation and glory rise. Honor and power forever to the one who gave me life. For the Lord I got is mighty. Every promise, every truth, the Lord I got omnipotent. You love me. Before I ever knew. Before I ever knew your name, you were calling out my own. Calling me home. Before I ever felt your grace, you were running to my soul. Now my past get on me hostage. Mercy broke my chains of two. All my days will sing the anthem. You love me before I ever knew. You make me wanna, hallelujah. Salvation and glory rise. Honor and power forever to the one who gave me life. For the Lord I got is mighty. Every promise, every truth, the Lord I got omnipotent. You love me. Before I ever knew.
What? Before I ever knew. Yeah. Before I ever knew. Before I ever knew. Imagine standing on a savanna some 50,000 years ago. The sun has dipped below the horizon, and the world is swallowed by a darkness so profound it feels physical. But in the center of your tribe, your collective group, if you will, there is a fire. And as you and your crew stare into the embers, one of the elders begins to speak. They aren't talking about where to find the berries. No. They're telling you why the sun disappears and who you are in the face of the infinite. My friends, what I just read you, that particular story is actually a myth. But today we haven't outgrown the fire. We've just moved it into our cinema screens and our digital feeds. So myth isn't a lie. It is the operating system of the human soul. It is, in fact, the bridge between the visible and the invisible. Stay with me now. I know where I'm going. We often think of myths as these kind of false stories, but in reality, they are the containers for truth that are too big for literal language. Science tells us how things happen, how a heart beats, or how a star collapses, but myth tells us why it matters. Matter of fact, in the book of Proverbs 29:18, it says, where there is no vision, the people perish. This vision is the mythic lens. Without a story that connects our small lives to a larger purpose, we don't just lose our way, we will lose our vitality. So myth provides the invisible scaffolding upon which we build a life worth living. Same way a child in Tokyo or someone who's out in the field in another country can recognize the hero's journey. It's because myths are the biological language of the human psyche. Myths, if you will, are just simply public dreams. They reveal that we are all navigating the same fundamental fears. When we read Ecclesiastes 1:9, where it says there is nothing new under the sun, it is a reminder that our personal struggles are echoes of an ancient pattern. We are never truly alone in our sufferings or our triumphs. We are simply the latest actors in an eternal, if you will, play. Contrary to popular opinion, history has always been written in blood. But societies are built on stories. So myth is the social glue that allows millions of strangers to cooperate. Whether it's the myth of a nation, a brand, or shared dream, these narratives allow us to look at a stranger and see a neighbor. That's the power of having a shared story. The power of a shared story is what allows for the Great Commission, or the building of cathedrals, if you will. As it says in Matthew 18:20, for where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them. That name, that shared identity, is the ultimate mythic power, the ability to turn I into we. But we've got to be careful. We must be very careful, because the power of myth is neutral. It is an engine that can drive a lifeboat or a tank. And when we mistake a metaphor for a literal command, or when we use myth to other those outside our story, myth becomes a weapon. I'm talking better than some of y'all typing. I know you're looking for all of the spiritual jargon, but I'm just giving you some deep spiritual stuff. Hear it again. We must be careful, because the power of myth is neutral. It is an engine that can drive a lifeboat or a tank. And when we mistake metaphor for literal command, or when we use myth to other those outside our story, then myth becomes a weapon. And my friends, we do that all the time with our religious jargon. When we don't understand that sometimes in our Bible, it is not a command. It may be a suggestion. But we rewrite everything as it is supposed to be a command, when it wasn't a command. It may not have even been a command for you when you look at the context of the text. So the same narrative power that inspires a renaissance can also fuel a crusade. And we've seen that down through the years because there is nothing new under the sun. And so when you look on your TV screen and you hear folks starting wars based on a false narrative or a false myth, literally it doesn't become a lifeboat, but it becomes a tank that is used to weaponize or to destroy human beings. And so we're warned in 2 Timothy 4:4 that people will turn their eyes away from the truth and turn aside to myths that serve their own desires. Our task is to choose myths that enlarge the human heart rather than diminish it. So the most powerful myth isn't found in a dusty book, but it's the one that you are currently writing. And every time you face your dragons, if you will, be it through a career crisis, a loss, wrestling with your own personal demons, struggling with folks, struggling with financial situations, whatever demon that you're trying to currently slay, when you view your life through the lens of myth, your struggle gains dignity. You're no longer the victim of your circumstance, but you are in fact a character in development. This is why I often say, don't let one bad chapter be the totality of your story of life. Sometimes some of these circumstances in these situations are developing me. Like the promise of Jeremiah 29:11. There is a narrative arc designed for you, for I know the plans that I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. And here is the thing. We are the only species that tell our stories to ourselves to keep us from going crazy. And while we live in an age of data, we're yet still starving for wisdom. And myth is the bridge. It reminds us that we are part of something ancient, something vast, and something deeply significant. So the next time you feel lost in the noise, look into the fire of your own heart. Begin to ask yourself, what is the story that I am a part of? Because once you find your myth, you find your power. So here's your affirmations for today. I am the author of my internal narrative, and I choose a story of growth. Hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me. I choose to speak those things that be not as though they are. Because I am the author of my internal narrative, and I choose a story of growth. Number two, my current struggle is not the end of my story. It is the middle of my transformation. My current struggle is not the end of my story. It is the middle of my transformation. Number three, I carry the wisdom of the ancestors and the potential of the future within me today. I carry the wisdom of my ancestors and the potential of the future within me today. And then finally, I have the power to slay my dragons and emerge with a treasure of wisdom. I have the power to slay my dragons and emerge with the treasure of wisdom. I have the power to slay my dragons and emerge with the treasure of wisdom. There is nothing new under the sun. You and I choose what we choose to believe. You and I choose what we choose to act on. You and I choose what we choose to be a part of. You and I choose what we choose to believe in. So today, let your myth, that thing that connects your story together, let that be a lifeboat that not only brings life to you, but brings life to others. Okay. I'm going to close like this because some of y'all, I done lost some of y'all because I'm not using your spiritual symbols, you know, the things that, your spiritual symbols. Let me say it like this. Because I done lost some of y'all. If I choose to believe in Jesus, then I choose Jesus as my lifeboat, not my life killer. I choose love and not judgment because I choose Jesus. And whoever I choose, I have a right to choose what I believe. Some of y'all still ain't got it. Some of y'all still ain't got it. Some of us are so spiritually deep, but we're mean. So we ain't cultivating a lifeboat. We're cultivating tankers that have been set out to destroy the things that we don't understand. Look at your world today. This is why we caught up in certain things, because certain folks believe the myth of certain things. And they're trying to pull us into a thing that we should not be a part of. I choose to be a lifeboat instead of a tanker. And if your faith demands that you become a tanker, then that's not something I want to be a part of. I don't care how spiritual it sounds. I don't care how much running and shouting and dancing that they doing and all of that stuff. If it requires me to be judgmental, to be nasty, to be mean, to talk about love but not really show love, to talk about being open to others but always closing doors to others, and that's not something I want to be a part of. Whatever myth you choose, make sure that your myth is a lifeboat, not a tanker. Yeah. Some of y'all gonna get that in the morning.
The key turns in the lock, I'm shedding off the day. Like a heavy winter coat, I watch it fall away. This ain't a pit stop, honey, it's a hold your ground, where the rare and beautiful treasures can be found. By wisdom we build it through the storm and the strife. We're claiming the center of this quiet life. Oh, I'm sliding the faders, I'm tuning the soul. In a world that wants pieces, I'm fighting for hope. It's a dynamic rhythm, it's a beautiful tilt. A life built on purpose, not a tower of guilt. Stop seeking the static, start feeling the flow. In the wobble of the wire is where we grow. 2 handfuls of toil, yeah, that's chasing the wind. But I'm drawing a line where the offer slide ends. I'm skewed in my craft, I can stand with the kings, but my worth isn't tied to the profit it brings. A hard style back sunset, a handful of peace. In the boundary of enough, I find my release. And when the crowd beats loud and the spirit gets dry, I'm heading for the mountain under the open sky. Take a yoke that is easy, a burden as a light, with a cheerful heart in the middle of the night. Pass the bread, pass the wine, let the laughter be deep. For the soul has a promise that it's gotta keep. turns in the light.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, we have dropped the link. If you want to pop in and holler at your boy, we'll put it on the screen one more time. Yeah, let's drop it real quick. It's on the link right there. All you have to do is click the link. You don't have to download anything. If you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to. Just don't turn your camera on. We'll be able to hear your audio. So yeah, come holler at your boy. We would love to hear from you. And I see we got Whitney. What's up, Whit?
Hey, good morning, Rodney. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man.
Yeah.
This word that you got today, let me tell you, you know what we all have the privilege of is that we have the privilege of bringing it back. We could
Yeah.
rewind this. We could play it anytime. I'm so thankful for that because this word today, if all of y'all don't know, y'all can listen to this whenever y'all want to, running back. And as a matter of fact, if you're on the YouTube or the Facebook side, I'm going to ask you guys, please, when you go out of the chat, to hit the thumbs up button and make sure you like it. Please, everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
yes. I just had to throw that out there for y'all. Please go like it. Please go like it and give it a bunch of hearts, okay?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's simple. Yep. Get out
yeah,
the chat and real quick, just X out of the chat, hit the thumbs up, and then come back in. If you are on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, just go ahead and like that joint and everything and share it out. Yeah, that's how you really help us, by sharing, right? Sharing is
right.
caring. So go ahead and do that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, continue on with.
No. And also, right next to that like button, it's a little arrow. That's how you share it out. So when we come on Sundays, share it out to as many people as you can. We appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. Them some bars.
Man, them some bars, yo.
I,
Them some bars.
I
Them
said
some
that.
bars.
Now we're gonna get down to the myth, though. So,
Okay.
so my myth, man. Man, you talked to us so good today. You did some teaching. You made me think about things in a different perspective. That, like like you said, like the things that we believe is like we choose to believe. We choose to feed into things. We choose to, like you said, we choose to be a part of certain things. And I just thank God for having a sane mind and a mind and a mindset and a heart to want to do right, be right, like be around people and like with positivity, like choosing good for myself. And what God has brought us here to do is live with a clean heart. Like we don't have to have the bad moments or sad moments may come, but it's how we choose to react to them.
Mm-hmm.
And just with the myth, man, you were just talking to me today because it's like ultimately, like, I know I've been out of work for a year, and
Mm.
I just feel like, with my myth and with the chapters of my life, that's just a chapter that I'm going past. And it's scary and refreshing at the same time, as well as it's just
Yeah.
like understanding that it's okay and just going on with my myth. It's a breath of fresh air. And you were preaching to me today. You was teaching me today. I don't know about all of y'all, but I know that was for me. And I appreciate you, man. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for that.
No, I appreciate you as well. And absolutely. I mean, change is always challenging for us. As much as, especially, black folks, we always talk about change. We won't change, always talking about changing somebody else, changing ourselves, whether we're talking about physically, mentally. But change is always challenging. It's always difficult, right? Because sometimes in our lives, we get into those comfortable places and we have set our myth, if you will, our thought process, and we can't hear anything outside of that. And then what happens? Life comes and it kind of shakes us a little bit, right?
Hmm.
And a lot of times people think that's um, for the bad, but I tend to think that's for the good. It wakes us up.
Right.
I'll give you an example. Um, uh, I was heading into work or whatever, and I'm driving, and I'm behind this truck, and I don't, I'm just driving. Sometimes you can be driving, and the car is going that way so many times, it feels like the car know where to go. You follow what I'm saying?
Autopilot. Yep.
Yeah. But this truck is in front of me, and all of a sudden, I find myself, for whatever reason, I'm gazing at like the back of the truck. Like just kind of enamored with what is going on in the back of the truck, not thinking about what's happening with the road or whatever. And in that moment, there was this kind of like, wake up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like snap me back to place. And I'm like, whoa, I could have been
Right.
wherever. You follow what I'm saying? And so that drive is a drive that I take all the time, comfortable in making that drive. But then sometimes, just as in life, right? Something comes and takes us and says, wake up. You follow what I'm saying? And it's in that moment when you have to decide, hey, am I open to learning and growing and discovering new things, or am I just going to be so stubborn in my own ways? You follow what I'm saying? So it's,
Mhm.
Abraham goes up to the mountain. He knows what he heard before he went up the mountain, but by the time he gets up to the top of the mountain, he hears something different. And the reason that whole situation got changed around is because he was willing to hear something different.
Mm.
Too
Right.
often, God gives us something down at the foot of the mountain, and we go and
Mhm.
do what he tells us to do. But by the time we get to the top of the mountain, there are new instructions, but we are so locked into the old instructions
Wow.
that we don't give ourselves the blessings of the new instructions. You follow what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And notice those first instructions involve killing. I want you to go up there. I want you to sacrifice your son. Those second instructions involve life and substitution. You follow what I'm saying? Look over in
Right.
the thicket. There's your sacrifice. Same thing, right? Same thing. And so sometimes even in our move, our willingness, quote unquote, to get closer to he who knows all things, he who sees all things, sometimes the message that we got at the bottom of the mountain clouds out what we're hearing at the top of the mountain, and we refuse to pivot.
Mm.
And then we'll argue everybody down. No, he told me this down here, but maybe maybe there were some other instructions up here if you would have been willing to pivot, not be so comfortable in your comfortable situations and circumstances. And so what does that mean for what you got going on? Hey, good job making good money. Years gone past, but what have you discovered in the year gone past? I got talents and attributes and skills and giftings that I can apply in this next phase of my life and have the same outcomes or possibly even better outcomes.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? And
Yes.
so and so that's what I would say to you. At the end of the day, lean into what you need to lean into because maybe these new instructions are going to lead you to something greater than your former. And so I'm not saying that's the case. I'm saying you got to lean into that and figure that out for yourself. But too often that's what we do. We get so caught up in what's comfortable that we don't make room. We get comfortable with what he spoke before that we don't make room for what he's speaking now. And I think that's the paradox and the challenge, of our faith, in this season, because a lot of people don't want to pivot. They they still. I heard them down here, and I ain't changing up here, and to each his
Right.
own. But that's kind of what happens. Some of my
Yes, appreciate you, Rodney. Those words, man.
yeah,
Today, awesome. I appreciate you.
yeah. Thank you, Sandra. I'm looking at your comments. I agree 100%. Yeah. Because I love now and I'm released. Yep. We've all been there. Some of the myths weren't even mine, but I took them on because of the people I love. Yep. Facts.
Yes. Yeah.
Facts, facts.
For real. Big facts.
I think we got Maxine in the space. Max, what's on your mind?
Morning, Maxine.
That was a whole lot. Look what you did to my hair. That was a whole lot. But I'm ready for it for sure. We do. We get stuck
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But looking back, you know, once you pass it, looking back is like, wow,
Yeah.
look where I come from. Like, and sometimes the choice has to be made for you because you're not seeing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Or at least being open to hear insights, you know, from others. I agree. Yeah, I agree. But ultimately, we all have to make those decisions for ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? We all have to make those decisions for ourselves, and sometimes they can be challenging. You know, that's the whole point of what I'm saying. We all live in a world where full of myths. You understand what I'm saying? Full of myths, and those become the stories of our lives. Those
Yes,
become the stories
because
of our lives.
I remember in kindergarten, I pledge allegiance to the flag
Yeah.
of the United States of America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
real. For real.
Yeah.
For
I
real.
know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Right.
I know what you're saying.
That was embedded in us
Yeah. Yeah.
as children.
Yes.
A lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of things were embedded in us.
I'm like, okay, all right. When I found out, I was so upset. I said,
Yeah. We've had a lot of things embedded in us. A lot of
yeah. It's like,
yeah.
all right, now what you gonna do with it? You gonna fight it, or you just gonna?
Yeah.
All right, run me over with a truck.
Right.
I hear you. Hey, the lines are still open. If anybody else want to pop in as well, the link is in the comments section. Come on, we want to hear from you. Max, what else is on your mind?
Well, I've been doing some inner searching.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just kind of paying attention to my surroundings and figuring some additional stuff. Not getting so upset when I find out.
That part. You choose. It's your choice.
I'm making a decision, you know, with the choice. Yeah.
No, I get it.
Now, I do have to call the pension people tomorrow. That might be a whole nother.
Yeah. Well, just remember this. Just remember this when, you know, in these moments, just tell yourself I ain't tripping. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll get up out of here. Love y'all so much. This is Ways, Word, and Friends. I go by the name Rodney. We got Whitney. We got Max. I'm here with the big shrug. You can keep so we're going to go out this way. Appreciate y'all.
Guys, have a blessed week, everyone.
Everybody be y'all real soon. We out of here. Hey.
I see you guys later.
Chasing every mention. I be cooking in the dark, turned out into a pension. I ain't tripping. You can say what you want, I'm chilling. Heart too cold for the guilt you're spilling. I ain't tripping, yeah. I just move how I move, God willing. If it ain't peace, I ain't even feel it. You was front row when I took the
out of here, everybody. Talk to y'all real soon. Ways, Word, and Friends. Make sure that you can get connected. It don't cost you nothing to get connected. YouTube, Facebook, all of that stuff, all the social media. Later on, we're going to drop some content on Instagram as well as TikTok. I'm out of here. Love y'all so much. Peace, everybody. Talk to you real soon. Ways, Word, and Friends.
Yeah. Yeah, the river shifted in the middle of the night. Now I'm a breeze standing over dry ground, looking for the light. I'm still painting the walls of a house that fell down, holding a scepter and a ghost of a town. I'm a new creation, but I'm wearing no clothes, trying to bloom where the wind still blows. Oh, yeah. I heard a whisper and it didn't just grow. A new thing is rising, taking hold of my soul. I'm deleting the files, I'm clearing the screen, stepping out of the woods and into the scene. Oh, I'm leaving back in the past. The chains were heavy, but they weren't built to last. I'm jettisoning the weight, I'm letting go of the stones. I'm finding the marrow inside of these bones. From the ashes to the fire, from the shoreline to the sea. I believe that they used to be defining me. I held a trial for a crime already paid, rehearsing the trauma and the plans that I made. But the courtroom is empty and the judge is gone home. Why am I sitting in the dark all alone? The sunk cost is over, I'm walking out the door. I don't owe that version of me anything anymore. Yeah, I'm leaving back in the past. The chains were heavy, but they weren't built to last. I'm jettisoning the weight, I'm letting go of the stones. I'm finding the marrow inside of these bones. From the ashes to the fire, from the shoreline to the sea. I believe that they used to be defined.